Hello everyone, this is RTR Football Manager speaking, and yes, you are back for another Newcastle's transfer updates for the season. Yes, this is transfer updates 2, and if you've seen my previous video, I have actually showed you that I've gotten Rafael van der Vaart. But today I'm going to show you more updates, and without further ado, let's just go to the transfer center. Now before I begin, I would like to show you who I've offloaded to other teams. One of them is Fabrice Pancrate. He's went on to Paris Saint-Germain. Now I know that his physical attributes are good, and if you know my previous campaign at Coca-Cola Championship League, he's quite a match winner at some points of time, and he scored crucial goals. But for that, at 30 years old, it will be good to offload him at 2.1 million. And so here he is at Paris Saint-Germain. Now let's go to the next person I've offloaded, none other than Peter. And yes, you knew that his speed and agility is really fantastic, but I just figured that he's not good enough for the Premier League. So at 2.1 million, I've sold him to Cagliari. I don't know how to pronounce his name, man. Cagliari. Yep. Cagliari. Yep, I think this is a Italian club. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. Please forgive me. And let's just continue. Let me just show you who I have actually gotten. None other than David Bentley. Yes, I have bought him at £8 million. I've inquired him from Tottenham, and they agreed to sell him off at 8 million. I guess the chairman was like thinking, he's been unhappy at Tottenham, why not just let him go? And so, yes, I've gotten the deal. I bought him for £4 million up front and about £4 million of installments for 48 months. I'll just show you the installments. Sorry. So this is something bad about FM. You need to click so many things just to see just to get to your page. And where are you? Installments. Yes, here, David Bentley installments. Yes, at 48 months, 95k per month. Not too bad at all, not too shabby. And let me just show you, yes, if you've noticed, I bought Gareth Bale. He is to fit in and to cover the spots that Peter and Fabrice Pancrate left. That is the left midfield spot, and if you can see here, he's a prospective youngster. Even in the news today, in real life, that Manchester United wanted to get him. But for my story, I've actually inquired him from Tottenham, and Tottenham agreed to sell him off at about 12 million pounds. Actually, it's a little lower than that, about 11.675, but offered 12 million. And I've sold him for I sold him. Sorry, I've bought him at a monthly installation for 48 months at 250k per month, as you can see right here. Now this is a little tip or trick that I've used previously in FM2008, where you can actually buy and afford more expensive players by offering monthly installments. I'm not going to share too much detail in that, as I'm going to put it up as one of my tactics and tips video. But here we are. I'm just going to show you that look at David Bentley. I'm sorry, click the wrong button. Anyway, looking at Gareth Bale, he is very prospective at 21 years old. He has good attributes for corners, crossing, free kicks, pretty decent stats for the rest of the techniques of the technical department, and for mental attributes, actually he's pretty decent at a good determination rate of 16. Just a pity that his flair is at 9, which I thought it would be important for him to be to have as an attacking option. And his physical attributes are somewhere decent. I'm hoping that his agility will increase even more. And yes, this is my prospective transfer, Gareth Bale, the Wonder Kid. Now, and let me just show you my next transfer, which is sorry, I'm just clicking around because the menus are getting me dizzy. Where's my history? Anyway, yes, I've bought Vincent Kompany. Now this is a surprise because I did not know Manchester City would actually want to put him in the transfer list, and so I actually bought him at a low rate of £4.4 million. You know, this is a rip-off. If you can see right here, Man City actually bought him for 7.5. And anyway, yes, he is available for 4.4 from Man City. And if you look at his stats, really good. Even his physical attributes, maybe his physical fitness, his natural fitness is about 6, which is poor, but this trait doesn't really matter unless he's getting too many injuries at one go, or unless if he's about 30 over years old, his physical traits will actually degenerate. Then this natural fitness will actually be a concern. But he's young at 24, and look at his acceleration, agility, and speed. Well, above average. And so I thought that he would be a good purchase to buff up my central defense, together with Nicolas Berdisso, Steven Taylor, and Fabrizio Colossini. Yes, he has good marking, tackling, heading, with pretty good mental stats. At 4.4 million, well, I see that as a rip-off. Again, I've used the 48 monthly installments, and I'll talk about it next time. Now, last but not least, I've actually bought a youngster, a striker youngster, Adrian, for about 5.5k pounds. Now he's actually 1.4 million pounds. His rate, but his previous club at Deportivo is suffering from a financial crisis, and so they actually sold him at a low rate. And look at this, fans are furious at the sale of brightest prospect. You see, they are devastated for the club's financial situation that forced the management to sell the young talent, and they really sold him below price, at 5.525k. So I thought that he was a good bargain. I just bought him to beef up the attacking options for my forwards and strikers. Now he looks good, and he looks like he can grow even more. But the only thing that I don't like about him is that his determination is weak at 9. Really, you do not want a striker that has a weak determination, because if you are down by 1 goal, he may not be motivated to really counter attack and score. So he'll be just around here unless his determination can pick up. I'll try that with tutoring, if I can. But I'll still be looking at more prospects for strikers. And well, that's all for my incoming transfer and my transfer updates actually. But before I leave this video, I just want to show you one player that I've actually missed out, and that is John Fleck. Yes, Stoke bought him, and you know how much they bought him for? At 1.9 million. Can you believe that? 1.9 million from Rangers. That was a pretty good bargain. Look at his stats, man. He could have played in my first team right off with his kind of stats. Good finishing, good dribbling, and his wage budget is about his wage requirements are about 8k per week. This is really good, but unfortunately I missed him out. Stoke bought him, and they bought him pretty early, about before I actually got my extra transfer funds from my club, and so I actually missed out on the news that they bought John Fleck. And well, it's a pity. I would have wanted him to be in my club. And yes, that sums up my overall updates for the season, the beginnings of the season. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at RTR Football Manager, or you can visit my blog at footballmanagersite.com. And yes, I'll see you next time for more updates. Signing off, RTR Football Manager. Signing off, RTR Football Manager.